At 58, Mike Tyson is preparing for one of his most talked-about comebacks yet, taking on the controversial and tenacious Jake Paul. As fans and critics debate the implications of this fight, Tyson has locked himself into an intense, all-day training regimen, reminiscent of his prime years as a heavyweight champion. Tyson's full training day reveals the discipline, intensity, and dedication of a fighter determined to make an unforgettable return to the ring.
One, nice tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5.
Tyson begins his day at dawn, meeting his trainers before sunrise to focus on conditioning and cardio. This segment is key to building the stamina required to go rounds with a much younger opponent. Tyson knows that even with his knockout power, maintaining speed and endurance will be crucial against Paul, who has proven capable of lasting multiple rounds. Under the guidance of renowned trainer Rafael Cordeiro, Tyson goes through several rounds of pad work, each round simulating real fight conditions. Cordeiro focuses on Tyson's speed and accuracy, working on combinations that leverage Tyson's renowned hooks and uppercuts. The training is designed to help Tyson close the distance quickly and take advantage of his shorter reach by landing powerful blows up close. Tyson then transitions to the heavy bag, unleashing the raw power for which he's known. Each punch resonates with the same ferocity fans remember from his heyday. The speed bag drills that follow help with rhythm, timing, and hand-eye coordination, attributes he'll need to keep up with Paul's unpredictable style. The heavy bag drills end with a few minutes on the double-end bag, sharpening his reflexes and precision. Moreover, Tyson takes on sparring sessions to simulate the real fight environment. With safety precautions in place, his sparring partners challenge him to push his limits, testing his defense, movement, and ability to take hits. Tyson completes several rounds of sparring, starting with lighter rounds and building up to full-intensity exchanges. This part of training has been intense enough that Tyson's recent sparring sessions have reportedly resulted in injuries to his partners. Tyson is showing he hasn't lost his knockout power, but his trainers are mindful of monitoring his endurance and response to hits.
Nice left hook. Up.
Was good for today.
Yeah.
I truly
You sure?
Yeah, me
Yes.
too.
You sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. You sure?
Yeah.
With me, it's all
Yes.
right?
Let's do this.
You did great.
We're done.
Great idea.
You sure?
Yes. Trust me.
I got a lot in me. Just work, boy. Just getting started.
Following sparring, Tyson works on reaction drills using a reflex ball and agility exercises to fine-tune his timing. Defensive movements, such as bobbing and weaving, are essential to Tyson's fighting style and help him close distance effectively against taller opponents like Paul. His trainers also include reaction drills to help Tyson adjust to varying levels of speed and angle in his opponent's punches.
Breathe and relax. Move your head after. And spring, either way. Go left, go left.
There is still time for Jake Paul to withdraw from his planned fight with Mike Tyson, according to boxing enthusiasts. The bout has faced sharp criticism from fans and commentators, especially after Tyson pulled out from the original fight night due to an inflamed ulcer. Still, the former undisputed world champion insists he's ready, frequently posting videos of his rigorous training sessions to back it up. Muhammad Ali's former manager and longtime friend Gene Kilroy was unable to conceal his admiration for Tyson's achievements in the gym. "This is the strongest I've ever seen you. The strongest I've ever seen you, and I've known you since you were 13 years old," he expressed to Tyson. He added, "I think this is so amazing. This impressed the shit out of me. Nothing impresses me. You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't lie. I was worried about him traveling here, traveling there. I can sleep now at night. This is great. I'm proud of you, Mike. I'm proud of you. It's a new generation." The problem child, meanwhile, is confident in his own ability to produce next month, despite knowing his rival's health. He told Today, "Tyson's dropping people in sparring. He looks in the best shape and the strongest he's ever been. His coaches are saying, I know on November 15th it's going to be a war, but I just plan on outboxing him and showing the world what I'm capable of. And I will come alive in the moment and knock out one of the best to ever do it, Paul added. A lot of people are wondering, Jake, why are you doing this? Even if you beat him, they're going to say he's old. But to me, Mike Tyson wanted to fight me. That is an honor. He's one of the most famous boxers in the world to ever do it. To step in there with someone of his nature is an honor and a dream come true. It's going to be a spectacle. Nevertheless, Paul will be warned by Tyson's left hook against his sparring buddy. Throughout his career, the legendary fighter maintained an impressive 88% KO win rate, making him a formidable threat even though he's past his physical peak. Paul will need to exercise caution in the initial exchanges, but there have been worries about Tyson's performance over the long run. 8 2-minute rounds will make up the competition. This shorter format may work in favor of the past unchallenged champion. One of the requirements to get the pair, who are 31 years apart in age, into the ring for a sanctioned fight is that they compete with 14-ounce gloves. However, seasoned referee Richard Steele is adamant that Paul will not benefit from this. He said, "That's still a small glove thinking about the power of Mike Tyson. I don't see the guy going that distance with Tyson. Because Tyson, he's so strong and he's an ex-champion. He knows what he's doing, and for 2 minutes he can go all out. He's still dangerous. He has so much power. I just hope he don't end up getting hurt or hurt the other guy." As a sign of his fiery comeback to the squared circle, boxing legend Mike Tyson has dubbed his impending fight with Jake Paul Jake's Weight. As anticipation builds for the heavyweight showdown, Tyson has kept his training methods under wraps until now. He recently gave fans a glimpse, sharing explosive clips that reveal his intense preparation. Iron Mike has been showcasing his intense training regimen on Instagram, where he recently shared a special visit from Gene Kilroy, the former business manager of the legendary Muhammad Ali. With a sly nod to his American opponent, he captioned the clip "Jake's Weight," leaving no doubt he's out to stir things up. Tyson's rival didn't hold back in his response to the post, writing, "Fair play, Mike. You look incredible. Hulk shit, but I'm still you up in 20 days. At a press event, when quizzed about why he chose to step into the ring with Tyson, Paul stated, "Making history. This is what it's all about for me, man. I'm a kid from Ohio. They'll never give me credit. That's the way it is. If I was walking on water, they would say it's because I couldn't swim. And this is to make history. The people think I'm going to get knocked out by this strong, powerful guy." He added, "All the people in my comments say, look at his power. He's going to get KO'd. This has taken a chance to fight somebody as vicious as Mike can be. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. That's the name of the game." Fresh training footage shows the legendary heavyweight champion hitting the pads with a power and accuracy that belie his age. This display has set the stage for his highly anticipated showdown with Jake Paul, sparking a wildfire of excitement online. Tyson's raw strength and refined technique remind fans why he remains one of the sport's all-time greats.
Beautiful. Yeah, weave out of there.
Fast, split-second timing, doing everything right.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
The eagerly awaited showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul has captured the attention of not only boxing enthusiasts, but also the broader combat sports world. To heighten the excitement, UFC legend Conor McGregor has shared his thoughts on the bout, which many are already calling the fight of the year. When asked about the fight in a duelbits.com stream, the mixed martial artist asserted, "Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson stocks. That's what I think. They're wearing 14-ounce gloves, and it's a 2-minute rounds, is it? Who cares? I hope Mike makes that little fool nervous. He's gonna knock him out. No one gives a f about Jake Paul. How is that even in the Dallas stadium?" McGregor didn't just declare Tyson the victor, he also took the opportunity to jab at Jake Paul once more. Their feud began last year following Paul's victory over UFC icon Nate Diaz. Since that moment, McGregor and Paul have been trading barbs whenever the chance arises. The prospect of a McGregor versus Paul showdown is still up in the air. In a conversation with MMA Junkie, Paul hinted that the door remains open for a potential clash with McGregor down the line. Who knows if he still has that same appeal? But look, I always said I'd fight him. I'm down. It's a big, massive event. The fight regulations revealed in May might provide Mike Tyson with a substantial advantage. Firstly, this matchup is classified as a professional contest, meaning the result, whether a victory or defeat, will have a direct impact on the fighter's official records. Additionally, the fight will take place in the heavyweight division, while Jake Paul usually competes in the cruiserweight class, marking a significant transition for him. Conor McGregor pointed out that the upcoming bout will consist of 8 rounds, each lasting only 2 minutes, in contrast to the standard 3-minute rounds seen in professional boxing. Despite the significant age gap between the competitors, this shortened format has led many analysts to suggest that Tyson might have a considerable advantage. Paul addressed this situation, and instead of complaining, he sees it as a chance to humiliate Tyson. "I'm fighting on all of his rules and what he wanted. He wanted it to be a pro fight. He wanted 8 2-minute rounds. So I'm giving him everything he wants. I'm going to his playground, and I'm going to beat his ass." I mean, it's just being alert and knowing what to do in that situation. Nate Diaz has shared his thoughts on the forthcoming matchup. In August 2023, Diaz made his boxing debut against Jake Paul, becoming one of several former UFC athletes to challenge the YouTuber-turned-boxer. Although Paul scored a knockdown against Diaz in the 5th round, the experienced MMA fighter showcased his resilience by lasting until the end of the fight. Ultimately, Paul secured the win by unanimous decision. The next hurdle for the problem child is a much-anticipated and controversial match against boxing legend Tyson. This impending clash has sparked intense debate within the boxing community, with many doubting its legitimacy. In the midst of the discussion, Nate Diaz has stepped forward, sharing with DraftKings his stance on the upcoming showdown. He said, "I'm with Mike all the way. Mike is the man. Jake is young and explosive and has nothing to lose in every fight. That's what he has going for them. Everything is going to switch where he is supposed to be the guy that wins. It'll hit him a little differently." In the midst of the build-up to their highly anticipated match next month, boxing icon Sugar Shane Mosley asserts that Mike Tyson still has the knockout punch to challenge Jake Paul effectively. The fight's announcement has ignited a wave of criticism from various figures in the boxing community, many of whom are dismayed by the decision to proceed, particularly considering Tyson's previous withdrawal. Detractors argue that Paul is cunningly positioning himself for yet another seemingly easy victory against a former legend of the sport who may have lost his competitive edge. At 58, many are convinced that Iron Mike Tyson retains an explosive power capable of knocking Jake Paul out with a single blow. Sugar Shane Mosley, a veteran boxer who significantly influenced Paul's training, shares this belief. He said, "Mike is 58, but these are 2-minute rounds and all fighters have pride. I don't think Mike will be going in there to lose to Jake Paul. Jake thinks he can take a shot in the first 5 or 6 rounds, and what makes this so fun is that getting hit by Mike Tyson is dangerous, very dangerous. Jake will have to tire Mike out. Jake will need to understand how these punches will come at him." He further added, "People need to understand that a bar fight between 2 guys is one thing. A professional fighter, especially a former world champion, regardless of age, is still a very dangerous man who can seriously hurt you. I don't know how long they would be able to hurt you, but these are punches from people who have been throwing punches all their lives." In contrast, Mike Tyson's ex-trainer anticipates a swift resolution to the upcoming match against YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul, suggesting it could wrap up in less than a minute. Jeff Fennick, a former professional boxer who guided Tyson through his losses to Danny Williams and Kevin McBride in 2004 and 2005, shows no concern for Tyson's health or his ability to compete at 58. Fennick is confident that Iron Mike can achieve a rapid triumph if he follows the game plan laid out for him. In a conversation with Wide World of Sports, Fennick expressed, "I do not doubt if Mike takes it easy and doesn't try to punch at the same time if he makes Jake Paul miss. Mike will knock him out in a couple of rounds 100%. I spoke to Mike. I told him what I felt. Hopefully, he'll listen to me. We said the same thing anyway. If he does what he said, then I have no doubt he will knock him out. He'll have no problem." As they get closer to their matchup with Paul in November, Fennick, who is dealing with his own health issues, said that Tyson is his biggest concern. He said, "We were talking about my health and that on the phone. I'm not worried about my health. Don't get me wrong, I am, but I'm more worried about him. I hope he does the right thing to beat Jake Paul. If Mike lands one clean punch, and if he makes him miss, he will make him pay. If he doesn't try and strike at the same time and is patient, the fight could be over in 1 minute." Paul wasn't going to overlook Tyson's harsh critique. During an interview with TalkSport, he responded emphatically, denying any allegations regarding sparring sessions at Roach's gym. He said, "First and foremost, I saw these things that Freddie Roach was saying, that I was like sparring at his gym. First of all, I've never even trained at Wildcard Gym. Freddie is an idiot. He's a hater." He added, "Mike Tyson has never watched me spar. Mike Tyson has never been in the gym at the same time as me sparring. I went to Wildcard like once to talk to somebody for a meeting and for my brother's press conference there. But Mike Tyson wasn't anywhere in the vicinity, so it's just Freddie Roach spreading rumors, especially because me and Mike are friends, man." Once hailed as the undisputed heavyweight champion, Mike Tyson is gearing up for a noteworthy showdown against 27-year-old social media sensation Jake Paul. At 58, the boxing icon is confronted with a considerable challenge, prompting concern among fans and analysts about the significant age difference between the 2 competitors. Yet, a recent training clip of Tyson has emerged, easing some of these apprehensions by highlighting his remarkable skills and unwavering commitment to the sport. Tyson and Paul are gearing up for their highly anticipated clash on November 15th at the iconic AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, a significant milestone as Netflix steps into the boxing world. With only 41 days left until the event, Iron Mike has been active on social media, sharing training videos that highlight his astonishing speed and formidable power, demonstrating that he remains a force to be reckoned with, even at this stage in his career. Earlier today, the former heavyweight champion shared a training clip on X, captioning it, "Final stretch, less than 50 days left." The video features Tyson delivering powerful punches against the pads under the watchful eye of his trainer, demonstrating the lightning-fast speed that earned him his iconic reputation. This thrilling footage has reignited fans' enthusiasm, heightening the anticipation for an exhilarating comeback when he steps back into the ring later this year. It's worth mentioning that earlier this year, Tyson experienced a medical crisis while on a cross-country flight, which was later identified as a flare-up of an ulcer. Fans were concerned about his health and readiness for the fight after this event caused the highly anticipated showdown to be postponed from July to November. In light of these worries, Tyson has reassured his fans with a confident proclamation of his readiness to face off against Jake Paul. As their postponed match draws near, a flurry of heated exchanges between the two has heightened anticipation, with both fighters taunting one another during their encounters. Meanwhile, Tyson's recent training videos circulating on X have fueled his supporters' belief that he could very well land a knockout punch against Paul. Although the clash between Paul and Tyson has been postponed, the thrill surrounding the event remains strong. In fact, this delay appears to have heightened the excitement, with fans eagerly anticipating what is expected to be an extraordinary showdown. Supporters continue to show steadfast belief in Tyson's readiness for the challenge. So, the question arises, is Mike Tyson genuinely prepared to take on Jake Paul this November? Notably, akin to Tyson's previous updates, the video showcases a brief yet captivating display of his dynamic energy. The latest footage provides an insider's look at Tyson's intense training regimen, showcasing his remarkable dedication. Maintaining a formidable fitness level in recent years, Tyson executes devastating combinations with astonishing speed. His trademark power punches, precise hooks, and strategic uppercuts were all prominently featured, leaving fans convinced that Iron Mike still has a lot of fight left in him. His remarkable physique and power stem from a rigorous training routine that blends traditional boxing exercises with contemporary methods. Tyson's dedication to fitness encompasses strength training, cardiovascular workouts, and pad drills, ensuring he remains in exceptional condition. In this video, his footwork is agile, his punches are sharp, and his endurance is at an elite level, qualities that have consistently distinguished him in the ring.
Day 3. You still want to f with me?
Tyson also incorporates high-intensity interval training on stationary bikes and treadmills, sharpening his cardiovascular fitness for fast-paced matches. To reduce strain on his joints, he includes swimming in his routine, which not only improves his lung capacity but also elevates his overall endurance. Renowned for his devastating knockout power, Tyson's strength training focuses on explosive movements and functional exercises designed to maintain this defining strength. Tyson invests numerous hours honing his skills on the heavy bag, perfecting his knockout punches. These sessions boost his muscle memory while allowing him to sharpen his timing and precision. In addition, dynamic exercises such as jump squats, box jumps, and medicine ball slams help Tyson regain his signature fast twitch muscle power.
Hey, bro! Nice one, Mike! Nice one, Mike! Bro! Nice one, Mike! Try! More, Mike!
Mike Tyson's strength and conditioning coach has introduced a weightlifting program that emphasizes compound exercises like deadlifts, bench presses, and squats. While these fundamental lifts are crucial, the overarching goal is to boost Tyson's speed in tandem with his strength, ensuring he maintains his remarkable agility. Although his impressive power is widely recognized, his speed is frequently overlooked, serving as one of his greatest advantages in the ring. To match Jake Paul's youthful speed, Tyson concentrated on drills designed to improve his reaction time and boost his agility. Guided by his trainer's keen supervision, Tyson's mitt work targeted enhancing the velocity and fluidity of his combination punches. Known for his lightning-fast uppercuts, jabs, and hooks, Tyson's training camp dedicated itself to intensive repetition of these trademark techniques.
It's day 1. The fun just begun.
Tyson employs speed bags and double-end bags to enhance his reflexes and hand-eye coordination. This training is designed to sharpen his ability to counter Paul's assaults with lightning-fast accuracy. Agility is equally crucial in this process. Tyson reverts to the legendary peekaboo style that made him a household name, employing quick lateral shifts to dodge punches and dominate the ring. At the heart of any fight camp is the vital practice of sparring, and Tyson's approach is no different. His training sessions are carefully designed to replicate the intensity and pressure of a real match, incorporating sparring partners with a variety of styles and skill levels that echo Jake Paul's techniques. Tyson commits to sparring multiple times each week, going several rounds with each partner to refine his skills and prepare for the diverse scenarios he might face in the ring. His coaches bring in a fresh wave of agile younger fighters to challenge Tyson's reflexes and endurance. In response, Tyson employs a tactical approach focused on rapidly closing the distance. By using head movement to slip past Jake Paul's jabs, he delivers devastating body shots. Together with his team, he emphasizes countering Paul's jab and dictating the pace through skillful inside fighting. Tyson exudes self-assurance as he gears up for his showdown with Paul, who has an impressive 10-1 record and is 31 years his junior, having turned professional in 2020. Tyson asserts he's dedicating 6 hours to training daily, but the upcoming Netflix docuseries presents a double-edged sword. It could either enhance his claims and elevate his image or undermine his readiness before the fight even starts. Jake Paul has long excelled at the art of trolling, adeptly turning criticism into opportunities for self-promotion. His most recent escapades were sparked by none other than Mike Tyson, leading Paul to don a bodysuit and take playful jabs at the legendary former heavyweight champion. Clips of him bench pressing, playfully sparring with a buddy, and most recently, busting moves to Usher's "Yeah" have gone viral, captivating audiences online. However, this raises a provocative question. Has he gone too far this time? Tensions soared during a press conference as 58-year-old Tyson confronted 27-year-old Paul, harshly criticizing his fitness level. While Paul was focused on building muscle to transition into the heavyweight division, Iron Mike held a decidedly less optimistic view of his physical state. He had declared, "I don't know if he is in his prime. He is fat, he should be lean and mean. He is fat and funky." However, no one had anticipated that these remarks would lead to such an unorthodox marketing strategy. What drives Paul, now boasting a formidable 10-1 record, to take on this challenge? A mix of thirst for redemption against Tyson, an accomplished competitor with a striking 50-6 record, and the electrifying build-up to their imminent clash are clearly fueling his resolve. Their confrontation has already captivated massive attention, swiftly becoming the most-watched sporting event online. Paul has masterfully kept Tyson in the dark about his true intentions. The Brooklyn-born fighter remains oblivious to Paul's physical state and the intense training regimen he's following. This air of mystery heightens the suspense, leaving Tyson without the insight needed to develop a dependable game plan. And this is just the beginning. Numerous fans and analysts have voiced worries about Tyson stepping back into the ring at age 58 to face an opponent more than 30 years his junior, albeit with significantly less experience. Concerns intensified after Iron Mike withdrew from the scheduled July bout due to health complications related to an ulcer. But Tyson said, "My body is in better overall shape than it has been since the 1990s, and I will be back to my full training schedule soon." Jake Paul, this may have bought you some time, but in the end, you will still be knocked out and out of boxing for good. I appreciate everyone's patience and can't wait to deliver an unforgettable performance later this year. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.